Hey guys, today I'm going to do 10 tips your mama did not tell you, kitchen edition. So I did do a video like this maybe a year ago, and it got a lot of views and people were laughing at the title and stuff, and I really wanted to continue the series of 10 things your mama did not tell you. Some people's family, some people grew up with some of these tips that I'm going to tell you, but these are just some tips that I use all the time, and it's very helpful for me in my daily life, and I just wanted to share it with you. So for the first tip for the kitchen edition of 10 things your mama did not tell you is to leave a used lemon slice or a lime slice, whatever you prefer in your home, in the sink to help neutralize any smells that are going on in your kitchen. So you can cut a slice, put it in the sink, and just let it do its course for about 2 to 3 days. As you wash your dishes or anytime you run the water in your sink, it's going to hit the lemon, and you're going to get a burst of like scent of lemon or lime hit your nose as you go throughout those 2 to 3 days. You can constantly keep replacing it so it won't get nasty, because of course when you wash your dishes, it's going to get, it's going to get food in your sink and stuff like that. So definitely replace it. You can even use it after using like fish things. So like, let's say you're like cleaning your fish in a container. Use that lemon or lime in the container that you use to clean your fish, or whatever surface that your fish touches. Get a slice of lemon lime and just rub it on that surface, so it will neutralize the scents automatically. The next tip is that if you have a cast iron, definitely put oil, any oil of your choice. I personally just use basic vegetable oil since it's cheaper to use it on my cast iron opposed to like an olive oil, which is more expensive. But definitely any oil of your choice. Rub it across the dirty cast iron. So after you use it, you can definitely get the oil, put it on paper towel and rub it across the surface. It would get rid of all of the dirt that you had on it, and it will shine it up really nicely. And then another tip to make it last longer is that if you use it regularly, once or twice a month, shine it extra well and put it in the oven for 400 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and let it sit in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then take it out and let it cool, and it's going to look like a brand new cast iron. If you take care of your cast iron will take care of you. Just make sure to do not use water on your cast iron. Tip number 3 is to boil water in your kitchen and drop some essential oils of your choice to create an aromatherapeutic environment in your kitchen and in your home in general. So I like to put whatever makes me feel happy at that moment and drop it in the water, and I'll do about 5 of each scent. I like to do no more than 2 or 3 types of scents, and I'll drop it in the water, put the stove on medium-high heat, and I'll just let it boil while I'm doing whatever I'm doing in the kitchen, just to air out the place, air out the room. And this is a really great tip if you do it when your windows are open, just so everything can kind of just get aired out. It's like a brand new home smell that you'll get. And another cool tip that you can add into this is you can reuse your orange peel slices. I would just smash the orange peels so you can kind of release the juices and throw it in the water with essential oils. Or you can even put your own herbs like rosemary or mint, whatever makes you happy. Just throw it in the water and let it just release its aromatherapeutic benefit. Next tip number 4, is to flatten your food with something heavy. So I personally have been using a pot bottom. So because I live on campus, I don't have the convenience of being at home and having a panini flattener. So what I use is just the bottom of a clean pot. Make sure the bottom of the pot is clean. If you even want to be more cautious, you can put a foil on top of the food, and then the pot on top of the foil. So just to be even more cautious if you really have like sanitation situation. and flatten the food with it. And to make it even flatter, or to make it have more weight, you can put some stuff in the pot. So I conveniently just throw cans in the pot, so it just like creates a lot of weight. And it will definitely flatten your food, flatten your burgers or your panini sandwiches or your classic grilled cheese sandwiches. It will make everything perfect and just seamless and great. Next tip is Sanitary. I think I should just remind everybody, I think everybody's mama definitely told y'all this, but I just had to put it into this video because it's fall season and a lot of people are getting sick. So definitely buy a Lysol spray or antibacterial wipes and wipe down all the surfaces in your kitchen that gets a lot of attention with your hands. So your the handles on your cabinets, your sink handles, the handles to your refrigerator, your stove, your microwave, the handles that go down on your toaster, like anything that gets a lot of attention with your hand, definitely wipe it. Because you're constantly cooking in your kitchen, you know, you might touch a food item here, touch a food item here, and it cross-contaminate. So you really want to constantly do that. Because we don't want anything bacteria-wise in the kitchen. That is the center of the home. Next tip that I have is to press down on your garlics, you guys. Ugh. Garlic does not taste the same without pressing down on it. On everything that I love. I do not cook garlic without pressing down on it. So get a good knife and smash down on the garlic. And this is also a great tip to remove the layers off the garlic. And it's also good for this tip, which is to release the aromatherapy quality to the garlic, to get everything just alive for the garlic. And then I will go after that and chop it up or whatever I need to do. I even just smash the garlic down. As a fun fact, I'll smash the garlic down and put it in a pot of rice. And it'll just make the rice so good. I use garlic in almost anything and everything. You know, you can smash it, put it in your pot of spaghetti water, anything you can do with garlic. You can, anything you want to do with garlic, you can do it, but please smash it first. Like everything that you want to use it for, please smash it. I can't emphasize it. Tip number 7 is to use oil on your hands or any type of tools that you're using that is going to be placed into a sticky situation. So for instance, if you're going to use honey in a recipe, definitely spray cooking oil or rub use an oil that doesn't have a lot of flavor and rub it on the spoon, unless you don't mind the taste of that oil in your food. But I would definitely put a little bit of that oil on like a spoon, for instance, and then pour like honey on it. And the honey would just slide right off the spoon. It is like the best thing ever. And also, if you're making like dough type of food items, so I'm Caribbean, so I'm Jamaican, and I would put oil on my hands. Then I'll roll Jamaican dumplings. And literally, it will make cleaning of my hands so much faster because the flour doesn't stick to my hand as much as if I just have my bare dry hands. Tip number 8, place your ice cream containers in a plastic bag. So I would buy a carton of ice cream. I'm an ice cream fanatic, so if I don't have ice cream, I'm like literally crying. And so I would get the container, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then take all the air out of the Ziploc bag, tight seal it, and put it in your freezer. It will make the ice cream stay soft for a very long time, as opposed to like put it in there and it just gets hard. That sucks, doesn't it? So definitely use that tip. It saves every ice cream connoisseur's life. Tip number 9, we're almost at the end, guys. Get an ice cube tray, and make your own ice cubes. So for your cooking though, that's the twist. So I would get my favorite oil of choice, and I would put herbs in the ice cube trays with the oil. So I'll pour the oil in the ice cube trays, get my herbs or even my seasonings, and put it in each one. So I have some ice cubes here with my favorite seasonings. So I can have like for instance, you can have like a Cajun ice cube ice cube, then you can have like an Italian ice cube, you can have like an herbs ice cube. It's very versatile with the amount of things you can make. And so you can do seasons, like I said, you can even put herbs in it. And then when you're ready to use it, you just pop it out of the ice tray and put it on the stove, and it's ready for you to saute or whatever you want to use to cook with it. And the awesome thing about this tip is that the oil or the butter, you can use butter as well, the oil or the butter would just be so flavorful. I love the taste of it. It makes food taste so much better as opposed to just throwing the seasoning or the herbs right at that moment. It gives time to marinate. The last tip is a little different. Definitely open your taste palette. Don't be afraid to try food that you don't know, food that you can't pronounce. I recommend using online sources or even recipe books that you find and try out new foods. This is the holiday time. Maybe bring a dish to the holidays that you never had before, or you had it once and you thought it was great and you wanted to recreate it. Definitely try something new. Go on these websites. I recommend allrecipes.com or any Food Network website, or even blogs. There's many people out here who want support with blogs. And if you just go out there and just find a blog that hits you, makes you happy, and connects with you in the food palette that they decide to cook, you will learn so much about food in other people's homes. So definitely go out and just open up your taste palette. This life is too short to just eat one thing. Those are my 10 tips your mama did not tell you. Thank you for watching the first, or I guess we could say second, since the video a year ago was technically the first. But thank you for watching the beginning, I guess, of this series, kitchen edition. And I'm definitely going to show you more tips that your mama did not tell you for different parts of your life. So thank you for watching. Bye. Do you like my plant, by the way? I call my plant Otis. Bye guys.